Well, this is why we tell our viewers to download the WFAA weather app, because things can change so quickly, and things literally changed in the commercial break, Marielle, and you have the latest.
Yeah, so we were talking about a slight risk. That's a level 2. The Dallas-Fort Worth area has been upgraded to a level 3, so an enhanced risk. And this does include a big portion of North Texas. That moderate risk, that level 4, is now including more of our Red River counties. So definitely one of those days where we just need to pay attention. I do want to emphasize the risks have not changed. However, whenever we're talking about how many severe storms, that looks to be a little bit in better agreement that we may see a bit more. So our coverage will be slightly higher. So we are still looking at the same risk, golf ball size hail or larger, with the strongest of storms. Not every storm that develops today will have this. Strong winds up to 70 miles per hour, and that isolated tornado threat is also there. The difference with today is that we have two things working. We have that boundary that we've had in place the last several days. That's actually going to move, and whenever it does, it's going to help in push up some thunderstorms. The second thing we're watching is this dry line, and this dry line is what's going to help pop up some storms. And the timing of this we have a better agreement on because there's an actual boundary that's moving. Let me show you what I mean by that. I'm showing you the timeline. This is Thursday. We're looking at some cloud cover overhead, but by around 4, we see some clearing. Between 4 and 5, these thunderstorms are going to start to pop up. Now, these are going to be more numerous in Oklahoma, but these thunderstorms start out as isolated. These thunderstorms could then produce hail pretty quickly. The storms that develop today have the capacity to really intensify pretty quick. Okay, so these storms move east. This is now showing you at 6. This looks like anywhere from Wise County, maybe Parker, Palo Pinto, south towards Meridian is where we see these thunderstorms move into around 6. We could even see this in western Tarrant County by this time. Look at the clock now at 7. At 7, we'll see these storms along our I-35 corridor counties, including Wise, Denton County, Tarrant, maybe even Dallas County by this point, and south. Now around 8, we see these storms moving over Denton, Collin County, Rockwall, Dallas County towards the east. And around 9, I am expecting a bulk of the activity to be east of the Metroplex, but still our eastern counties, so anywhere from Paris, Sulphur Springs, Mineola, between 9 and about 10 or 11 will still be dealing with these storms. We're looking at clearing before midnight. I am not expecting this to be an overnight event. And the other thing that we are also dealing with, aside from the storms, is the dangerous heat. We have a heat advisory that's in place, and that does include Tarrant, Dallas, and Rockwall County to the south. Temperatures are going to be in the 90s, a few locations maybe even in the triple digits. Now, the other thing is the high humidity, and that high humidity is what's making the heat index, or the feels like temperature, up to 112. This is dangerous kind of heat. Try to avoid being outside for long periods of time. And if you have to be outside, I know a few of us have to be outside, make sure to protect yourself from the sun and make sure to stay hydrated properly. Right now, Fair Park showing about 90 degrees. It's not even noon yet, and we're dealing with 90-degree weather. It is looking a little hazy out, and we're also seeing just a little bit of that cloud cover out there, but we will see some clearing in the next few hours. 88 degrees right now. Our dew point or measure of moisture is at 78. That number is going to stay elevated, and that comes into play when we're talking about the heat index. This afternoon, though, high temperature near 98 in Fort Worth, 97 in Dallas. A few locations could make it into the triple digits. I'm talking about our western counties where it is just a little drier, where that dry line is looking to set up. Now, our dew point, remember I told you it's about 78 right now. I'm expecting it to stay in that range Thursday, Friday, Saturday. That's the uncomfortable category. On Sunday, we may see the slightest of relief, but that's not really going to change our temperature. Look at this, upper 90s Thursday, Friday, Saturday. The heat index between 105 to 110. On Sunday, slightly lower heat index, but still in the triple digits. Those triple digit temperatures, though, looking like they come on Father's Day and are here to stay through next week.